Welcome back. Today we're diving into one of the most fascinating and rewarding parts of British numismatics. The world of the United Kingdom 2 shilling coins, also known as florins. These coins, once part of everyday currency, are now turning heads in the global auction market for their incredible rarity, historic designs, and the surprising amounts of money collectors are paying for them today. From pre-decimal silver issues to beautifully struck copper-nickel versions, the top 19 UK 2 shilling coins have become highly sought-after gems, often fetching hundreds and even thousands of dollars depending on condition, minting year, and unique features. If you have an old 2 shilling coin lying around, so let's get started. First up, the United Kingdom 2 shilling 1957. At first glance, it may look like an ordinary piece of old change, but collectors know it's far from that. This coin has become a hot topic in the numismatic world because of its historical charm, circulating age, and rising auction value. Whether found in an old box or passed down through generations, the 1957 2 shilling coin holds impressive value in today's market, especially for those in search of high-demand British pre-decimal treasures. The 1957 2 shilling coin was part of the pre-decimal British currency system and represents an important era before decimalisation took place in 1971. Struck during the reign of Queen Elizabeth II, this coin carries with it the legacy of the early years of her monarchy. It was minted in copper-nickel, replacing the earlier silver composition that had been discontinued in 1947. During the 1950s, the British economy was recovering and evolving, and coins like the 1957 2 shilling became symbols of post-war resilience and stability. Today, owning this coin is like holding a piece of mid-century British history, a reminder of a time when craftsmanship and national pride were at their peak in coin design. The 1957 2 shilling coin stands out with its stunning design and solid craftsmanship. On the obverse, it features the young laureate portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, designed by Mary Gillick, a design admired for its graceful and natural depiction of the Queen. On the reverse, you'll find the classic Tudor rose at the center, surrounded by thistles, shamrocks, and leeks representing Scotland, Ireland, and Wales, along with the inscription FID Def 2 shillings 1957. The beautiful arrangement of these national emblems makes the coin a true representation of unity within the United Kingdom. Its metallic luster, even in circulated condition, still carries a strong vintage charm that collectors find irresistible. The 1957 2 shilling coin in circulated condition has become increasingly desirable among coin collectors worldwide. While millions were originally minted, many have been lost, damaged, or melted over time, which makes surviving examples highly sought after, especially those in clean, well-preserved condition. What makes this coin even more appealing is its age and the fact that it belongs to the first decade of Queen Elizabeth II's reign. Collectors are eager to own early-era coins featuring her youthful portrait, and the 1957 issue fits perfectly into that demand. Even circulated coins hold significant value today because of their historical prestige and numismatic appeal. The market has shown a continuous rise in demand, as collectors compete to secure these gems for their private collections and online auctions. Now, let's talk about what everyone is most curious about: the value of this coin today. Depending on its condition, the United Kingdom 1957 2 shilling coin can fetch anywhere from $367,000 in circulated condition, with particularly well-kept examples or rare varieties selling for higher amounts in specialized auctions. Some collectors have reported even greater values when the coin exhibits unique toning, minting errors, or minimal surface wear. Its consistent demand on platforms like eBay, heritage auctions, and coin shows has kept its market strong, and as time goes on, these coins are only becoming rarer, meaning their dollar value is likely to rise further in the coming years. For collectors and coin enthusiasts, the key to making the most of a 1957 2 shilling coin lies in preservation and proper research. Always handle your coin carefully and store it in a dry, protective holder to maintain its surface quality. Avoid cleaning or polishing it, as natural patina can increase its appeal and value. Keep an eye on auction trends and online collector communities, as interest in pre-decimal British coins continues to grow rapidly. If you're lucky enough to own one, consider having it appraised or graded to get an accurate market valuation. The combination of age, design, and strong collector interest makes this coin a worthy addition to any serious collection. The United Kingdom 2 shilling 1957 coin is far more than just an old piece of change. It's a cherished relic from Britain's numismatic past. Its graceful design, royal heritage, and strong collector demand make it one of the standout coins from the pre-decimal era. Even in circulated condition, it carries remarkable value and growing interest across the global coin market. So, if you have one of these coins tucked away, you might just be holding a small but significant treasure worth real money in today's auctions. Next up, the United Kingdom 2 shilling 1962 coin. This beautiful silver-toned coin, when found in very good condition, is now attracting strong attention in today's auction markets, fetching impressive values in dollars. Let's dive into its rich history, unique design, rarity, and the strong collector demand that has made this 1962 2-shilling coin a real gem in the world of numismatics. The history and background of the 1962 2-shilling coin takes us back to the time before decimalization, when the British monetary system was still based on pounds, shillings, and pence. The 2-shilling coin, also known as a florin, was first introduced in 1849 under Queen Victoria and was used until 1970. The 1962 issue belongs to the reign of Queen Elizabeth II, marking the early years of her monarchy. This coin holds a special place in British history as part of the transition period leading towards the decimal system. It carries the legacy of traditional craftsmanship and represents the strength of the post-war British economy. When it comes to unique features, the 1962 2-shilling coin is a true work of art. Struck in copper-nickel, it weighs around 11.3 grams and has a diameter of 28.5 millimeters. On the obverse, it proudly bears the youthful portrait of Queen Elizabeth II designed by Mary Gillick, which shows the Queen facing right, wearing a laurel wreath, a design loved by collectors for its elegance and simplicity. The reverse features the intricate English and Scottish floral emblems, the Tudor rose, the thistle, the shamrock, and the leek, all arranged beautifully around the crowned rose at the center. The inscription, FID Def 2 Shillings 1962, completes its stunning appearance, making it one of the most attractive coins of the early Elizabethan period. The 1962 2-shilling coin has gained significant popularity in recent years. Coins from the early 1960s that have survived in very good condition, especially with a bright surface and sharp details, are now becoming harder to find. Collectors from around the world, especially those in the United States and the United Kingdom, are paying premium prices for coins that remain well preserved with minimal wear. This is because such coins represent both history and beauty, a combination that every serious numismatist desires. The 1962 2-shilling coin has proven to be a favorite in auctions and private collections, with interest growing steadily as more collectors look to complete their pre-decimal sets. The current market value in dollars for the 1962 2-shilling coin can be quite impressive depending on condition. While average circulated examples may sell modestly, coins in very good to extremely fine condition can reach values from $450,000 or more, especially when verified by grading companies or presented in near mint state. Some beautifully preserved examples with bright luster and strong strike have fetched even higher prices in specialized auctions, showing that this coin's value continues to rise over time. The demand from collectors in international markets, particularly online auction platforms, is keeping the price of this coin strong and promising for future growth. Always store your 1962 2-shilling coin in a protective holder or coin capsule to prevent scratches or environmental damage. Avoid cleaning the coin, as its natural patina enhances its authenticity and collectible value. Keep an eye on reputable auctions and coin fairs, as genuine examples with sharp details and smooth surfaces are often quickly snapped up by collectors. Also, having your coin appraised or graded by a trusted numismatic expert can help confirm its authenticity and boost its market appeal. The United Kingdom 2-shilling 1962 coin is far more than just a piece of old currency. It's a historical artifact, a symbol of British heritage, and a solid investment for collectors. Its elegant design, early Elizabethan connection, and increasing rarity make it one of the most desirable coins of its era. With values continuing to rise and international demand showing no signs of slowing down, owning this coin in very good condition could be a truly rewarding addition to any collection. So if you happen to come across a 1962 2-shilling coin, treat it like a hidden treasure. Because in today's auction market, it truly is one. Next up, the United Kingdom 2-shilling coin from 1963. This coin may look simple at first glance, but in the world of collectors, it holds remarkable historical value and growing demand. Especially in very fine condition, this 1963 2-shilling coin is gaining serious attention at auctions and private sales, often selling for impressive amounts in dollars. So, let's take a detailed journey into its background, features, and current market value. The 1963 2-shilling coin, also known as a florin, belongs to the era before decimalization, when the British currency system was based on pounds, shillings, and pence. The florin was introduced way back in 1849 as part of an effort to decimalize British currency early, representing 1/10 of a pound. By 1963, the coin had already become a familiar part of daily life, but it also carried deep symbolic value as it represented the British monarchy's history and the nation's transition into modern times. The coin bears the portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, designed by Mary Gillick, capturing the youthful grace of Her Majesty in her early reign. The reverse design, crafted by Edgar Fuller and Cecil Thomas, features a crowned Tudor rose surrounded by thistles, shamrocks, and leeks representing England, Scotland, Ireland, and Wales a proud display of unity across the United Kingdom. What makes the 1963 2-shilling coin stand out are its unique features and craftsmanship. Struck in cupronickel, it replaced the older silver issues, making it durable and resistant to corrosion, which is why examples in very fine condition still shine beautifully even today. The edge is milled, and the lettering FID Def 2 Shillings 1963 circles around the detailed national emblems. The coin's precise weight, thickness, and metallic tone are key identifiers for collectors. Its crisp design and high-quality minting reflect the remarkable standards of the Royal Mint during the early 1960s, giving this coin a visual appeal that continues to impress numismatists around the world. The collector demand for the 1963 2-shilling coin have seen a steady rise in recent years. While it was part of the general circulation, most coins from that period have suffered wear, corrosion, or damage over time. However, coins preserved in very fine or higher condition are now considered rare and highly collectible. Many collectors seek this particular year as part of completing their pre-decimal series or their early Elizabethan coin sets. Its age, condition, and elegant design make it an attractive piece in any serious collection. Auction houses and private coin dealers have reported strong interest in these coins, with bidding competition often driving up their final prices. In terms of current market value, the United Kingdom 2-shilling 1963 in very fine condition can fetch anywhere between $236,000, depending on specific grading and market trends. Exceptional specimens with sharp details and minimal signs of handling have even been seen selling for over $375,000 in international auctions. The value of these coins continues to rise as more collectors turn their focus toward pre-decimal British coinage, recognizing its lasting historical importance and investment potential. For collectors, a few smart tips can help you make the most of this coin's value. Always store your coin in a protective capsule or soft-lined holder to prevent scratches or environmental damage. When buying or selling, check for original mint features such as a clear portrait and legible inscriptions. These increase the coin's grade and value. It's also wise to keep an eye on coin auctions and collector platforms, as values can rise quickly depending on global interest and availability. Many successful collectors today started with coins like the 1963 2-shilling and built entire collections of valuable pre-decimal pieces. The 1963 United Kingdom 2-shilling coin stands as a beautiful reminder of Britain's rich numismatic heritage. With its stunning design, connection to Queen Elizabeth II's early reign, and growing collector demand, it continues to shine as a treasure in today's auction markets. In very fine condition, this coin represents not just a piece of history, but a tangible investment with impressive value in dollars. If you happen to own one, take pride in knowing you hold a timeless gem that reflects the craftsmanship and heritage of an era that shaped British currency forever. Next up, the United Kingdom 2-shilling coin from 1948. This coin, though once part of everyday circulation, has now transformed into a collector's dream. Especially when found in circulated yet well-preserved condition, it holds a remarkable place in the numismatic world. Its growing demand, combined with its post-war history and silver legacy, makes it one of the standout treasures sought after in coin auctions today, often fetching surprisingly high values in dollars. The 1948 2-shilling coin belongs to a period of significant change in British history. Struck under the reign of King George VI, this coin reflects the post-World War II era, a time when the United Kingdom was rebuilding its economy and national pride. The 2-shilling, commonly referred to as a florin, had been introduced originally in the mid-19th century as a step toward decimalization, and by 1948, it had become a key coin in daily use. However, coins from this year are particularly special because they mark the continuation of the new design era. Featuring the Crown Tudor rose a symbol of unity between England and Scotland. Despite being a regular coin for transactions back then, it now holds significant historical and sentimental value, especially for collectors who admire mid-century British coinage. The 1948 2-shilling coin carries remarkable design details that make it stand out. On the obverse, it proudly displays the portrait of King George VI, designed by Thomas Humphrey Paget, surrounded by the Latin inscription Georgiv 60.gwmnrxfd, meaning George VI, by the grace of God, King of all the Britons, defender of the faith. The reverse side showcases the Crown Tudor rose flanked by a thistle and shamrock, symbolizing the unity of England, Scotland, and Ireland. The finely detailed crown above the rose adds royal elegance, while the words FID Def 2 Shillings 1948 frame the design beautifully. This stunning mix of national emblems and regal artistry gives the coin a timeless beauty that continues to impress collectors around the world. Though millions of 2 shillings were minted during King George VI's reign, the 1948 issue has become increasingly rare in the collector's market, especially in circulated yet original condition. Many coins from that era were melted down, lost, or damaged through years of heavy use, which means finding one today that still holds its details is a true treasure. Collectors highly value the natural patina and light that tells the story of its journey through decades of British history. Its combination of age, artistry, and preserved condition makes it a coin of high demand among numismatists. Auction houses and online coin markets frequently report rising interest in 1940s British silver coinage, and the 1948 2-shilling stands as a centerpiece in this demand. The market for vintage British coins has been growing rapidly, and the 1948 2-shilling coin has seen impressive appreciation in value. Depending on its condition, collectors are willing to pay anywhere from $521,000, with rare examples in better circulated states fetching even higher prices at auction. Coins with clear details, balanced toning, and minimal wear often reach premium bids due to their aesthetic appeal and historical weight. It's not uncommon for dedicated collectors and investors to pay top dollar for this specific issue, especially as 20th century pre-decimal British coins continue to attract global attention. If you happen to own a 1948 2-shilling coin, it's wise to handle it carefully and avoid cleaning it, as original patina adds significant value. Store it in a dry, protective sleeve or coin holder to prevent further wear. When buying or selling, always compare prices from reputable auction sites or numismatic dealers to get a fair market estimate. For new collectors, this coin offers a fantastic starting point. It's rich in design, history, and rising demand, making it a sound and attractive investment in the world of coin collecting. The 1948 United Kingdom 2-shilling coin is much more than an old piece of metal. It's a historic gem that represents Britain's resilience and craftsmanship from the post-war era. Its elegant design, connection to King George VI, and increasing rarity in circulated condition make it a prized possession for collectors worldwide. With growing demand and rising dollar values in today's auction markets, this coin continues to prove that even the most modest pieces of history can hold extraordinary worth. So, if you have one of these beautiful 1948 2-shillings, treasure it. Next up, the United Kingdom 2-shilling coin from 1961. This coin, even in fine condition, is becoming a true star in the collector's world, with a surprising auction market value in today's world. So, sit back and let's uncover the fascinating story, rarity, and real dollar value of this remarkable coin. The 1961 United Kingdom 2-shilling coin carries with it a deep sense of history and tradition. Struck during the reign of Queen Elizabeth II, this coin was part of the pre-decimal currency system used before Britain transitioned to decimal coinage in 1971. The 2 shillings represented 1/10 of a pound, and in its time, it was a vital coin for everyday transactions. However, with the end of the shilling era, these coins have now become historical treasures, timeless reminders of British heritage and royal legacy. Each piece from 1961 connects us to an age when craftsmanship, design, and the pride of the Royal Mint stood at their finest. The unique features of the 1961 2-shilling coin, collectors admire its elegant design and precision. The obverse side displays the youthful and dignified portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, designed by Mary Gillick, one of the most celebrated sculptors of her time. Her portrait reflects grace and strength, marking the early years of her reign. The reverse of the coin features the striking Tudor rose, surrounded by thistles, shamrocks, and leeks representing England, Scotland, Ireland, and Wales. This symbolic unity of the British nations makes the coin not just a piece of currency, but a work of art and national pride. Made of cupronickel, the coin's silvery tone still gleams beautifully even after decades, and fine condition examples shine with authentic vintage appeal. When it comes to rarity and collector demand, the 1961 2-shilling coin has seen a steady rise in attention. Many of these coins were circulated heavily in the 1960s, so finding one in fine or better condition today is becoming increasingly difficult. Collectors from around the world, especially from the UK, the US, and Europe, are actively searching for well-preserved examples to add to their royal-era collections. Its age, royal portrait, and limited surviving numbers make it a highly desirable piece. Even among ordinary pre-decimal coins, the 1961 issue stands out because of its clean design and connection to Britain's golden numismatic period. Now, speaking about its current market value, this is where things get exciting. A fine condition 1961 2-shilling coin can attract serious interest at auctions and online marketplaces. Depending on the preservation, tone, and luster, these coins have been seen fetching anywhere between $350,000, and in some cases, higher bids have been recorded for particularly sharp, lustrous examples. Collectors are increasingly viewing these coins as both historical treasures and solid investment pieces, as the value of pre-decimal British coinage continues to rise. The demand for original coins from Queen Elizabeth II's early reign has especially grown since her passing, adding emotional and historical value to every coin from this period. For collectors, owning a 1961 2-shilling coin is an excellent choice. Always handle your coins carefully, avoid cleaning them with harsh materials, as original patina and natural were a part of their appeal. Storing them in protective holders or capsules keeps their surfaces safe from oxidation and scratches. When possible, get them authenticated or graded by trusted numismatic professionals to confirm their value and originality. Collectors who focus on building full sets of pre-decimal British coins especially prize this one as an essential addition. The United Kingdom 2-shilling 1961 coin is a true gem for anyone passionate about British numismatic history. It reflects an era of elegance, tradition, and royal symbolism, and today, it stands tall as a sought-after collectible with solid value in the global coin market. Whether you're a new collector or a seasoned expert, adding this coin to your collection means owning a beautiful piece of Britain's past with growing worth in dollars and deep sentimental significance. Keep an eye on auction listings, because you never know when one of these shining 1961 treasures might appear, and if you find one, you're holding a piece of history that's worth far more than its face value. Next up, the United Kingdom 2-shilling 1950. This coin, especially when found in extra fine condition, is becoming a true star in the collector's market. Many people still overlook its potential, but serious numismatists know that this particular coin holds remarkable historical significance and increasing market value. So, let's uncover why the 1952 shilling coin is now considered a hidden gem that's commanding big money in dollars at modern auctions. The history and background of the 1952 shilling coin takes us back to the post-war era of Great Britain, a time when the country was rebuilding its strength and stability after World War II. The coin was part of the long-standing Florins series, first introduced in 1849 as 1/10 of a pound sterling. By 1950, the United Kingdom had fully transitioned to coins bearing the portrait of King George VI, symbolizing strength, unity, and national pride. The 2-shilling coin of that year carries the last chapters of pre-decimal British coinage before major currency changes swept through in the following decades. Each coin minted during this era was a reminder of Britain's craftsmanship, legacy, and resilience. The 1952 shilling coin carries remarkable design details that make it stand out. On the obverse, it proudly displays the portrait of King George VI, designed by Thomas Humphrey Paget, surrounded by the Latin inscription Georgiv 60.gwmnrxfd, meaning George VI, by the grace of God, King of all the Britons, defender of the faith. The reverse side showcases the crowned Tudor rose flanked by a thistle and shamrock, symbolizing the unity of England, Scotland, and Ireland. The finely detailed crown above the rose adds royal elegance, while the words FID Def 2 shillings 1950 frame the design beautifully. This stunning mix of national emblems and regal artistry gives the coin a timeless beauty that continues to impress collectors around the world. The fine details, sharp edge definition, and balanced design make this coin visually stunning. When preserved in extra fine condition, the coin retains its original luster, visible hair details on the king's portrait, and strong lettering, all of which dramatically boost its desirability and auction value. The rarity and collector demand for the 1952 shilling coin have grown remarkably over the years. Coins from this period are not excessively common in top-grade condition because most were circulated for everyday use in post-war Britain. However, the ones that survived in extra fine or uncirculated states have become hot property among collectors. The charm of owning an authentic mid-century coin with such preserved details is irresistible. Coin enthusiasts and investors alike are now seeking these pieces as part of long-term portfolios because their rarity continues to rise as time passes and the remaining fine specimens disappear into private collections. When we talk about the current market value in dollars, the numbers can be truly impressive. A standard circulated 1952 shilling may not catch much attention, but when you bring an extra fine or nearly uncirculated coin to the auction table, the story changes completely. In today's collector's market, a 1952 shilling coin in extra fine condition can command between $275,000, depending on grading, shine, and preservation. Exceptional examples with full mint brilliance and untouched surfaces have been known to sell for even higher, sometimes exceeding $468,000 or more at international auctions. With continued rising demand from both British and overseas collectors, these coins are seen as small but solid investments in numismatic history. For those who are passionate about numismatics, here are some tips for collectors. Always look for coins with strong details, sharp lettering, clean rims, and minimal surface wear. Proper storage is key. Keep your coins in a cool, dry place and preferably inside a protective holder to preserve their shine. Avoid cleaning your coins, as this can reduce their value. Research authentic dealers or auction platforms that specialize in British pre-decimal coins, because these are where the best finds and fair valuations are made. Staying informed about grading and current market trends can help you recognize a true gem when you see one. The United Kingdom 2 Shilling 1950 is far more than just a piece of old currency. It's a living fragment of British history and artistry. Its royal design, historic symbolism, and growing scarcity make it one of the most attractive coins in the collector's world today. Especially when found in extra fine condition, this coin stands as a powerful example of post-war craftsmanship and pride. With auction prices climbing and interest spreading worldwide, now is the perfect time for collectors to treasure and showcase this remarkable piece. So, if you ever come across a 1952 shilling coin in gleaming extra fine condition, remember you're not just holding a coin, you're holding a piece of British legacy that's truly worth big money in today's market. Next up, the United Kingdom 2 Shilling coin from 1966. A stunning pre-decimal coin that continues to capture attention in the global coin market. This isn't just any ordinary old coin, it's a collectible masterpiece that represents a golden era of British coinage. In fine condition, the 1966 2 Shilling coin stands as a shining reminder of craftsmanship, heritage, and true value, and in today's auction market, it's fetching impressive prices in dollars for those lucky enough to own one. The 1966 2 Shilling coin belongs to the final years before the UK's switch to decimal currency in 1971. Back in 1966, the 2 shillings represented 1/10 of a pound and were a common part of everyday transactions in Britain. The coin features the portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, beautifully engraved by Mary Gillick, who created one of the most elegant and youthful portraits of the Queen ever used on UK coins. The reverse showcases the English shield of arms surrounded by the Tudor rose, crowned and encircled by the words, FID Def 2 Shillings 1966. Struck in copper nickel, this coin has a solid metallic sheen and impressive detail that still stands out even after decades. Its weight, feel, and fine craftsmanship represent the peak of mid-20th century British coin design. It symbolized the nation's strength and pride at a time when the British Empire was transitioning into a modern world. Despite being minted in large numbers, surviving pieces in fine and original condition are now considered rare treasures, especially as they become more than half a century old. The 1966 2 Shilling coin was struck in cupronickel, giving it a silvery finish that has aged gracefully over the decades. Its diameter measures about 28.5 millimeters, and it weighs approximately 11.3 grams. What makes this coin truly eye-catching is its classic and regal design, which beautifully combines simplicity with national symbolism. The crowned English shield design surrounded by a floral border stands out, making it one of the most attractive pre-decimal coins ever issued. In fine condition, the detailing of the shield and lettering remains sharp, and that's what collectors seek: a coin that still tells the story of Britain's royal and monetary history through its well-preserved features. While the 2 Shilling coins were circulated widely in the 1960s, finding a 1966 issue in fine or better condition has become increasingly difficult. Coins that survived without heavy scratches, dents, or excessive wear have now gained a solid reputation in the collector's world. The demand for this coin is strong because it bridges two important periods: the end of the pre-decimal system and the height of Queen Elizabeth II's early reign. Many coin enthusiasts regard it as a must-have piece in a complete UK coin collection. The fact that the coin remains over 50 years old and still retains its original brilliance makes it not just rare, but historically significant. Every year, more collectors are entering the market looking for such coins, making the 1966 2 Shilling a hot favorite in numismatic auctions globally. In today's auction market, the United Kingdom 2 Shilling 1966 coin in fine condition has been steadily increasing in value. Depending on the condition, luster, and rarity of a particular strike, its market price can range from $570,000 or more, especially for coins that show minimal wear or unique mint characteristics. Some well-preserved pieces have even attracted higher bids in online auctions due to their aesthetic charm and collector demand. What's even more exciting is that the upward trend for vintage British coins shows no sign of slowing down. The 1966 2 Shilling has become a sought-after item not just in the UK, but also among international buyers in the United States, Canada, and Australia, countries where British heritage coins hold strong historical and emotional value. For collectors and investors looking to acquire a 1966 2 Shilling coin, condition is key. Always aim for coins graded as fine, very fine, or extremely fine, as these retain sharp detail and higher market value. It's also wise to store your coin properly. Use protective holders or coin capsules to prevent oxidation or scratches. Keep an eye on online auctions, coin fairs, and estate sales, where rare finds occasionally appear at excellent prices. And remember, authenticity is essential. Purchasing from reputable dealers or certified auction platforms ensures your investment retains both financial and historical worth. The United Kingdom 2 Shilling 1966 coin is more than just a small piece of metal. It's a symbol of British tradition, royal legacy, and timeless craftsmanship. Its elegant design, solid demand, and growing market value make it one of the standout collectible coins from the pre-decimal era. For anyone passionate about coin collecting or looking for a valuable piece of history that continues to shine, the 1966 2-shilling coin in fine condition is a truly rewarding addition. So if you ever come across this coin in your collection or an auction listing, hold on to it. Because it's not just a coin, it's a small but powerful piece of Britain's rich heritage that's now worth big money in today's dollar market. Next up, the United Kingdom 2-shilling 1963 coin, a true gem that has become a symbol of British numismatic history and collector prestige. This coin may appear ordinary at first glance, but in excellent condition, it carries a remarkable historical charm and a surprising market value in today's international auction scene. So, stay tuned as we uncover the history, rarity, and impressive dollar value of this shining treasure from the early 1960s. The 1963 2-shilling coin, also known as a florin, carries the legacy of Britain's rich coinage heritage. It was part of the pre-decimal currency system that existed before the United Kingdom officially adopted decimalization in 1971. Minted during the reign of Queen Elizabeth II, this coin marks an important era of British post-war stability and industrial progress. The early 1960s were a time of national renewal, and coins like this one reflected the craftsmanship, pride, and attention to detail that defined the Royal Mint's production. The 1963 issue stands out because it was among the last generations of 2 shillings made before decimal changeover began to take shape. That historical context alone makes it an important piece for both history enthusiasts and serious collectors around the world. What truly makes this coin fascinating are its unique features. The obverse proudly bears the elegant portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, designed by Mary Gillick, a design that captures the young queen wearing a laurel wreath, symbolizing peace and victory. This portrait was used only in the early years of her reign, making it instantly recognizable and highly collectible. The reverse of the coin displays the magnificent crowned Tudor rose, beautifully surrounded by thistles, shamrocks, and leeks representing England, Scotland, Ireland, and Wales, a true emblem of the United Kingdom's unity. The words FID Def and 2 shillings 1963 encircle this stunning artwork. Made of cupronickel, the coin still shines brightly when kept in excellent condition, and collectors value specimens with full luster, sharp edges, and minimal wear, which enhances its overall appeal and value. In terms of rarity and collector demand, the 1963 2-shilling coin in excellent or uncirculated condition is now becoming increasingly hard to find. Most of the coins from that period were heavily used in circulation, which makes pristine examples extremely desirable today. Serious collectors worldwide are on the lookout for coins that still retain their original mint brilliance, crisp details, and no signs of corrosion. The demand for this coin has been rising steadily, especially as collectors focus on pre-decimal issues that tell the story of Britain's economic and royal legacy. Its rarity and top grade has made it a centerpiece for many private collections and online auctions, where competition among bidders can be intense. Now, let's talk about the current market value in dollars. The 1963 2-shilling coin in excellent or near uncirculated condition can command impressive prices in today's collector market. At auctions and numismatic sales, well-preserved pieces have been seen selling anywhere between $366,000 and in some cases, even higher when verified by grading services like NGC or PCGS. Coins that display near-perfect shine, strong details, and clear surfaces often attract strong bidding wars, especially from overseas collectors who appreciate the rarity and elegance of mid-20th century British coinage. In the United States and Europe, the demand for high-grade British pre-decimal coins has skyrocketed in recent years, making the 1963 2-shilling coin a smart investment for anyone interested in valuable historical artifacts. For collectors, here are some professional tips to maximize the value of your coin. Always store your coin in a protective holder or capsule to preserve its mint condition and prevent exposure to air and moisture. Never attempt to clean or polish the coin, as that can reduce its value significantly. Instead, maintain its natural toning and allow its authentic shine to speak for itself. Keep an eye on international coin auctions and collector platforms like eBay, Heritage Auctions, or London coin galleries. You might be surprised at how highly this coin is being valued. Also, if your coin is already in superb condition, consider having it professionally graded, as certified coins tend to sell for higher prices in the global market. The United Kingdom 2-shilling 1963 coin is not just a piece of metal. It's a beautiful reflection of British history, artistry, and royal legacy. Its stunning design, rarity and excellent condition, and growing collector demand make it a valuable treasure worth holding on to. Whether you're a passionate collector or a curious investor, this coin represents both beauty and opportunity. As auction values continue to climb, owning a flawless 1963 2 shilling could be one of the best decisions in your numismatic journey, a true British classic that's shining brighter than ever in today's global coin market. Next up, the United Kingdom 2 shilling 1964 coin. Even if it appears in dirty or aged condition, this coin has become a true collectible gem in today's numismatic market, attracting serious attention from collectors and auction houses around the world. The 1964 2 shilling coin takes us back to an important era in British currency history. Issued during the reign of Queen Elizabeth II, this coin was part of the pre-decimal series that once circulated across the United Kingdom before the introduction of decimal currency in 1971. Made from a durable copper-nickel alloy, it was designed to replace the old florin but retain the same value of 2 shillings, a symbol of tradition meeting modernity. This coin represents the strength and stability of Britain's economy in the 1960s, and today it stands as a historical reminder of a royal legacy and changing times in British monetary design. What makes the 1964 2 shilling coin truly unique is its classic design and craftsmanship. On the obverse, it proudly features the young portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, created by artist Mary Gillick, showcasing the grace and dignity of the early years of her reign. The reverse side displays a magnificent Tudor rose surrounded by the thistle, shamrock, and leek, the national symbols of England, Scotland, Ireland, and Wales, all encircled by the words FID Def 2 shillings 1964. Even when the coin appears dirty, aged, or naturally toned, those marks of time often add more personality and appeal to collectors who see them as signs of authenticity and age. When it comes to rarity and collector demand, the 1964 2 shilling coin has earned an exceptional reputation. Although it was widely circulated in its time, finding one today that carries historical character, original details, and an untouched appearance has become a real challenge. Collectors are always searching for coins that tell a story, and a 1964 coin in dirty or aged condition speaks volumes about its long journey through British history. Its survival over 6 decades makes it a symbol of endurance, and because of this, the demand for well-preserved or naturally aged examples has grown rapidly in recent years. In terms of current market value, the United Kingdom 2 shilling 1964 coin is performing surprisingly well in auctions and online collector markets. Depending on its condition and historical appeal, even coins with a dirty or unclean surface have sold for anywhere between $550,000, and sometimes more when sold to the right buyer or featured in specialized auctions. Rare variants or coins with exceptional toning can reach even higher figures. With the rising global interest in pre-decimal British coins, the 1964 2 shilling has become one of the most sought-after mid-century coins among collectors in the UK, USA, and beyond. For those interested in collecting, a few tips for collectors can help maximize both enjoyment and value. Always handle your coins carefully, never attempt to clean or polish them, as the natural patina adds to their authenticity and market worth. Store them in protective holders to preserve their condition, and keep a close eye on auction listings and numismatic forums for potential value updates. Learning the small differences between mint variations and understanding their background can also give you an edge when buying or selling. The United Kingdom 2 shilling 1964 coin is far more than just an old piece of currency. It's a beautiful slice of British history that continues to grow in value and demand. Its royal portrait, symbolic design, and nostalgic charm make it a standout treasure in any coin collection. Even in dirty or aged condition, this coin tells a proud story of its time, and today, collectors around the world are paying big dollars to own a piece of that legacy. If you come across one of these coins in your collection or change, hold on to it. You might just be holding a hidden gem worth far more than you think. Next up, the United Kingdom 2 shilling coin from 1954. This coin, especially when found in very fine condition, holds a strong position among highly sought-after collectible coins. Many collectors across the world are constantly searching for this rare piece of British history because of its classic design, limited availability, and strong market demand. What seems like an old coin from mid-20th century Britain can actually carry impressive value in today's international auction market, especially when preserved beautifully. The 1954 2 shilling coin belongs to a period when the British monetary system was still pre-decimal, before the introduction of decimal currency in 1971. During this time, the 2 shilling coin was equal to 1/10 of a pound, or 24 old pence. This specific 1954 issue was struck during the reign of Queen Elizabeth II, marking one of the early years of her rule after ascending the throne in 1952. Coins of this era represent not only currency but also history, a nation adjusting to a new monarch and a post-war economy. The craftsmanship and composition of the 1954 2 shilling coin reflect the pride of British minting traditions, making it a highly respected collectible among serious numismatists today. The United Kingdom 1954 2 shilling coin stands out due to its elegant design and detailed artistry. The obverse side features the young portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, designed by Mary Gillick, a design that has become one of the most beloved and recognizable images of the Queen in her early years. The reverse side bears the beautiful English floral emblem designed the Tudor rose, surrounded by a thistle, shamrock, and leek, representing the unity of England, Scotland, Ireland, and Wales. Made from copper-nickel, this coin shines with a silvery appearance that still catches the eye when found in well-preserved condition. The precise inscriptions and sharp edges, when visible in very fine condition, enhance its beauty and value further. The 1954 2-shilling coin in very fine condition is highly desirable and becoming harder to find as time goes on. Over the years, most of these coins have been worn, damaged, or melted down, leaving only a limited number of well-preserved pieces for collectors. Coins that have retained clear detail, sharp lettering, and a bright, untarnished finish are particularly rare. The demand among collectors for early Queen Elizabeth II issues continues to grow, as many see them as the start of a new royal era in British coinage. Because of this growing interest, the 1954 2-shilling has become a prized possession in many numismatic collections and auction houses across the globe. In today's auction market, the 1954 2-shilling coin can reach impressive prices, depending on condition, luster, and historical appeal. Coins in very fine condition have been reported to sell for anywhere between $286,000, while exceptionally well-preserved or proof-like examples may command even higher bids. Collectors are willing to pay premium amounts for coins that maintain strong detail and shine, especially those verified by grading services or with clear provenance. As interest in pre-decimal British coins continues to rise, market experts predict steady value growth for this rare 1954 issue. It's not just an old coin. It's a piece of history with ever-increasing financial worth. For collectors looking to add this valuable coin to their collection, authenticity and condition are key. Always ensure your 1954 2-shilling is genuine and has not been overly polished, as natural patina often adds to its charm. Storing it in a protective holder or capsule helps maintain its luster and detail. Keep an eye on online auctions and certified coin shows, as this coin frequently draws attention from serious bidders. If you already own one in very fine condition, now is a great time to hold or professionally grade it, as demand is steadily climbing in both local and international markets. The 1954 United Kingdom 2-shilling coin is more than just an old piece of silver-toned metal. It's a symbol of royal history, fine craftsmanship, and timeless value. With its elegant design, early Queen Elizabeth II portrait, and strong collector demand, it stands proudly among the most admired coins of its time. Whether you're a passionate numismatist or a curious treasure hunter, owning this coin connects you directly to a golden chapter of Britain's coinage legacy. So if you ever come across a 1954 2-shilling in very fine condition, treasure it. Because you might just be holding a small but powerful piece of British history worth big money in today's market. Next up, we're diving deep into one of the most fascinating and highly sought-after pre-decimal coins of the United Kingdom, the 1967 2-shilling coin, also known as the florin. This coin may look small, but its historical value, elegant design, and growing demand in the collector's market make it a true treasure that's turning heads in auctions across the globe. If you have one of these in fine condition, you could be holding something worth much more than its face value today. So, stay tuned till the end as we uncover the story, features, and market secrets behind this amazing coin. The history and background of the 1967 2-shilling coin takes us back to a remarkable time in British numismatic history. Just before the great decimalisation of the UK currency system, the 2-shilling, or florin, was introduced in the mid-19th century, and by 1967 it had become one of the most familiar silver-colored coins in circulation. This particular year's issue holds special importance as it was among the final florins to be struck before the UK fully transitioned to the decimal system in 1971. The coin proudly bears the portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, representing the stability and legacy of her reign during an era of transformation. The 1967 florin reflects not just currency, but a piece of living British history, a tangible reminder of a nation on the verge of modernization. When it comes to unique features, the 1967 2-shilling coin stands out for its elegant and detailed design that captures the artistry of British minting. On the obverse, it features the youthful portrait of Queen Elizabeth II designed by Mary Gillick, a design that has become iconic and deeply cherished among collectors. The reverse displays a striking Tudor rose surrounded by thistles, shamrocks, and leek symbols representing England, Scotland, Ireland, and Wales with a Latin inscription FID Def, meaning Defender of the Faith. This coin was struck in cupronickel and weighs around 11.3 grams, with a diameter of 28.5 millimeters. In fine condition, its luster and detailing still shine, making it a visually captivating coin that appeals to both new and veteran collectors. Talking about rarity and collector demand, the 1967 2-shilling coin has seen a major surge in popularity in recent years. While millions were originally minted, finding one today in fine or above-average condition is becoming increasingly difficult. Most of these coins went through years of circulation, losing their shine and detail over time. However, coins preserved in fine, very fine, or extremely fine condition have become prized assets in numismatic collections. Collectors worldwide are actively searching for well-preserved examples, especially those with sharp edges, strong detailing, and original mint brilliance. This heightened demand has created a thriving market where even modest-grade coins are finding eager buyers at auctions and online platforms. In today's auction market, the 1967 2-shilling coin has shown impressive value growth. Depending on condition and historical appeal, fine condition coins can sell anywhere between $165,000, while higher-grade specimens or specially toned pieces can command even more, reaching $350,000 or more in active bidding environments. Collectors in the United States, Canada, and Australia are particularly showing renewed interest in British pre-decimal coins, especially those with a strong historical connection to Queen Elizabeth II's early reign. As these coins become scarcer in quality condition, their market value continues to rise steadily, making them an exciting investment for the future. Always handle the coin carefully to preserve its finish using cotton gloves or a soft cloth to prevent fingerprints or scratches. Store your coin in an airtight capsule or coin album to protect it from humidity and tarnish. If you ever find one in your old collection or pocket change, don't rush to clean it, as original patina and natural toning can actually enhance its value among serious buyers. And most importantly, keep an eye on trusted numismatic auctions and marketplaces, where British coins like the 1967 florin continue to attract strong bids and passionate interest from around the world. The United Kingdom 2-shilling 1967 coin stands as a shining symbol of British heritage, artistry, and royal legacy. With its elegant design, historical depth, and increasing rarity in fine condition, it remains one of the most desirable pre-decimal coins on the market today. Collectors are not only drawn to its beauty but also to its investment potential, as values continue to climb in both domestic and international auctions. So, if you happen to own a 1967 2-shilling coin, consider yourself lucky. You're holding a small but powerful piece of British history that's only growing in worth and admiration with time. Next up, United Kingdom 2-shilling 1958, a coin that has captured the hearts of numismatists worldwide. This particular piece, especially when found in very fine condition, is turning heads at modern auctions for its increasing market value in dollars and its historical beauty that never fades with time. The story of the 1958 2-shilling coin takes us back to an era when Britain's pre-decimal currency system was still in full swing. Minted under the reign of Queen Elizabeth II, this coin represents one of the early issues of her rule, making it an important part of post-war British coinage history. The 2-shilling coin, often referred to as a florin, was equal to 1/10 of a pound and played a vital role in everyday transactions. The 1958 version holds great historical significance as it marked the continuation of traditional British design before decimalization completely transformed the currency system in 1971. Now let's talk about what makes this coin so unique and desirable. The 1958 2-shilling coin features the beautiful crown Tudor rose design on the reverse, surrounded by thistles, shamrocks, and leeks, the floral emblems representing England, Scotland, Ireland, and Wales. This unifying design symbolizes the strength and unity of the United Kingdom. The obverse side proudly bears the youthful portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, engraved by Mary Gillick, which was the first portrait of Her Majesty ever used on British coins. Struck in copper nickel, this coin gleams with a silvery tone, and when preserved in very fine condition, it radiates a timeless beauty that collectors adore. In the world of coin collecting, rarity and condition play the most important roles in determining value, and this 1958 2-shilling coin in very fine condition is no exception. Over the years, many of these coins have disappeared from circulation, been melted down, or lost to time, making well-preserved examples increasingly rare. Collectors are actively seeking out coins that still retain their sharp details, clean surfaces, and minimal wear. A 1958 2-shilling coin that maintains these fine qualities is considered highly collectible and in great demand. Auction houses and private collectors alike are willing to pay handsome prices for coins that exhibit such superior preservation and historic charm. Now let's move the current market value in dollars. The value of the 1958 2-shilling coin has risen notably in recent years, thanks to its growing popularity among vintage coin enthusiasts. In today's auction market, a 1958 2-shilling in very fine condition can fetch anywhere between $250,000, depending on its luster, sharpness of strike, and overall appeal. In some international auctions, coins with exceptional preservation or toning have even achieved prices beyond $565,000, making it a truly rewarding find for those lucky enough to possess one. For those who are passionate about coin collecting, here are a few tips to keep in mind. Always handle your coins with care, preferably using gloves to avoid fingerprints or damage. Store them in airtight holders or coin capsules to preserve their natural shine. When buying, look for coins that have clear details on both sides, especially the Queen's portrait and the rose design, as these features greatly enhance their desirability. And finally, keep an eye on auction sites and collector forums, as prices for such historical coins continue to rise steadily with increasing demand. The United Kingdom 2 Shilling 1958 is far more than just an old piece of metal. It's a timeless symbol of British heritage, artistry, and monetary history. Its beautiful design, historical significance, and strong auction demand make it one of the most desirable coins among collectors today. If you happen to own one in very fine condition, consider it a treasure worth holding onto, because as time passes, the value of this iconic coin will only continue to grow, both in history and in dollars. Next up, the United Kingdom 2 Shilling coin from 1955. This remarkable piece of numismatic history, even in circulated fine condition, has captured the attention of collectors around the world. The 1955 2 Shilling coin may appear as just another piece of silver-toned metal at first glance, but its background, design, and rising auction value tell a completely different story. Let's explore why this coin is now in high demand and how it continues to gain strong momentum in the coin market, especially when valued in dollars. The history and background of the 1955 United Kingdom 2 Shilling coin take us back to an important period of British coinage. Minted during the reign of Queen Elizabeth II, this coin represents one of the early issues following her coronation in 1953. It belongs to the pre-decimal era, when British currency followed the old system of pounds, shillings, and pence. The 2 Shilling coin was equal to 1/10 of a pound, commonly referred to as a florin. The 1955 edition is particularly significant because it reflects the nation's pride and post-war stability, showcasing the transition into a new modern era under the young Queen's rule. These coins were struck in copper-nickel, replacing the earlier silver issues, and they have since become a nostalgic reminder of Britain's mid-20th century monetary system. The unique features of the 1955 2 Shilling coin make it stand out in every collector's showcase. On the obverse side, it bears the youthful portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, designed by Mary Gillick, a design celebrated for its fresh and natural representation of the Queen without a crown. The reverse side features the stunning design of a Tudor rose, encircled by the thistle, shamrock, and leek, the national floral emblems representing England, Scotland, Ireland, and Wales. This symbolic combination beautifully represents the unity of the United Kingdom. The inscription FID Def 2 Shillings 1955 gives it a classic and elegant appearance, while the smooth milled edge adds to its timeless appeal. The detailed craftsmanship of this coin continues to impress collectors and historians alike. When we talk about rarity and collector demand, the 1955 United Kingdom 2 Shilling coin is now recognized as a highly desirable collector's item. Although many were produced for circulation, very few remain today in fine and well-preserved condition. Coins that have survived decades of use yet retain clear designs and minimal wear are considered true treasures. Collectors around the world, especially from the United Kingdom, the United States, and Australia, actively seek out these coins because of their age, historical significance, and limited surviving quality pieces. The 1955 issue also carries emotional and historical value as part of Queen Elizabeth II's early reign, which greatly enhances its demand. Now let's look at the current market value in dollars. Depending on its grade and condition, a 1955 United Kingdom 2 Shilling coin in fine circulated condition can sell for anywhere between $175,000, while coins in better grades or with unique toning can fetch much higher values, sometimes even over $370,000 at online and live auctions. Rare pieces with special patina, strong strike details, or minimal circulation marks are especially sought after. Collectors are now paying top prices for these coins, and their value continues to rise due to increasing global interest in early Queen Elizabeth II coinage. This coin's steady upward trend makes it not just a collectible but also a smart numismatic investment. For collectors, here are a few valuable tips to enhance your collection and spot genuine value. Always examine the coin's overall appearance, paying attention to the sharpness of the portrait and the clarity of the lettering. A clean, untarnished surface with fine detailing is a strong indicator of desirability. Avoid over-cleaning the coin as it can reduce its value. Instead, preserve its natural aging and patina. When purchasing, buy from trusted dealers or reputable auction platforms. Keep your coins stored in protective cases to prevent oxidation and scratches, as even a small flaw can impact future auction prices. The United Kingdom 2 Shilling 1955 coin stands as a shining example of British heritage and timeless beauty. With its elegant design, historical connection to Queen Elizabeth II's early reign, and increasing rarity in fine circulated condition, this coin has become a star in the collector's market. Its high demand and strong value growth in auctions today show that the 1955 2 shilling is not just an old coin. It's a valuable piece of history worth holding on to. Whether you're an experienced collector or just starting your journey, this coin is undoubtedly one of those treasures that can turn small finds into big dollar rewards. Next up, the United Kingdom 2 shilling coin from 1956. This coin, especially when found in excellent condition, has become a prized possession among collectors and history enthusiasts. With its beautiful design, rich royal heritage, and growing demand in today's auction market, the 1956 2 shilling stands out as one of the most desirable mid-20th century coins, fetching impressive values in dollars. Let's take a deep look into why this coin is so special and why it's gaining such high attention among collectors worldwide. The history of the 1956 United Kingdom 2 shilling coin takes us back to the glorious reign of Queen Elizabeth II. This coin marks one of the early issues in her reign, carrying the grace and dignity of a new era for British coinage. The 2 shilling, also known as a florin, had been a part of British currency since 1849, but the 1956 edition stands out because it symbolizes the strength and prosperity of post-war Britain. Crafted by the Royal Mint, it represents not only monetary value but also the craftsmanship and pride of a nation rebuilding itself during the 1950s. Each coin was struck with precision, bearing the youthful portrait of Queen Elizabeth II by artist Mary Gillick, an image that became iconic and remains beloved by collectors today. The unique features of the 1956 2 shilling coin make it an absolute standout in the numismatic world. It is made from copper nickel, giving it a bright silvery shine that remains elegant even after decades. On the obverse side, the coin proudly displays the first effigy of Queen Elizabeth II, wearing a laurel wreath symbolizing peace and victory. On the reverse, you'll find the intricate design of a Tudor rose, crowned and surrounded by the thistle, shamrock, and leek representing the unity of England, Scotland, Ireland, and Wales. The level of detail and balance in this design makes it not just a piece of currency but a miniature work of art that showcases Britain's royal and cultural heritage. When it comes to rarity and collector demand, the 1956 2 shilling is now considered a highly sought-after treasure, particularly in excellent, uncirculated, or proof-like condition. Although many were minted for circulation, finding one that has retained its original shine, sharp details, and no signs of wear is becoming increasingly difficult. Collectors today are eager to add such pieces to their portfolios because coins from the early Elizabethan era have shown consistent growth in auction value. This coin is not just rare because of age. It's rare because of its preservation quality and historical charm that connects directly to the Queen's early years on the throne. Now, let's talk about the current market value in dollars. The 1956 2 shilling coin in average circulated condition may sell for a few dollars, but in excellent or near-mint condition, its auction value can rise dramatically. Collectors have paid between $222,000, and in some private sales, exceptionally preserved examples with strong luster and perfect detail have fetched over $335,000 or more. The global demand for early Queen Elizabeth II coins, especially the beautifully struck 2 shillings, continues to climb, making it an impressive investment for serious coin enthusiasts. For collectors looking to add the 1956 2 shilling to their collection, there are a few valuable tips to keep in mind. Always look for coins with sharp edges, full detail in the rose and floral design, and no discoloration or scratches on the Queen's portrait. Keep the coin protected in a holder or capsule to preserve its shine and prevent oxidation. If you plan to invest, consider coins graded by reputable organizations such as NGC or PCGS, as certified coins often fetch higher prices in global auctions. The demand for early Elizabethan coins has proven to be steady, and experts predict it will only grow in the coming years. The United Kingdom 2 shilling 1956 coin stands as a shining symbol of elegance, history, and enduring value. Its artistic design, royal connection, and limited survival in top-grade condition make it a true gem in the numismatic world. Next up, the United Kingdom 2 shilling 1949 coin. This stunning piece of numismatic history, especially when found in very fine condition, has become a true collector's gem in today's auction markets, fetching impressive prices in dollars. If you've ever come across one of these coins or are thinking of adding it to your collection, the 1949 United Kingdom 2 shilling coin, also known as the florin, carries a rich historical background. It was minted during the reign of King George VI, a period that marked Britain's post-war rebuilding years. The 2 shilling coin was a vital part of everyday life, representing 1/10 of a pound before decimalization in 1971. What makes the 1949 issue so special is that it came from an era of transition, a time when coinage materials, minting techniques, and national identity were all evolving. Each 1949 florin is a small but powerful reminder of the British Empire's endurance and heritage in the mid-20th century. When it comes to design, the 1949 2-shilling coin is a masterpiece of craftsmanship. The obverse features a striking portrait of King George VI, beautifully detailed and finely engraved by Thomas Humphrey Paget. The reverse side showcases the crowned Tudor rose flanked by a thistle and shamrock, symbolizing the unity of England, Scotland, and Ireland. The finely detailed crown above the rose adds royal elegance. This unifying design by William Gardner proudly displays the phrase FID Def 2 Shillings 1949, symbolizing strength, unity, and the pride of a nation. The coin was struck in copper nickel, which replaced the earlier silver issues, ensuring longevity and preserving its luster even after decades. Now let's talk about its rarity and collector demand. The 1949 2-shilling coin is no ordinary coin. Examples in very fine or better condition are becoming increasingly difficult to find. Over time, circulation and handling have reduced the number of well-preserved coins, making high-grade specimens extremely desirable among serious numismatists. Its historical value, combined with its aesthetic beauty and connection to post-war Britain, has driven global collector demand. In particular, international buyers from the United States and Europe have shown a strong interest in acquiring pristine examples at premium prices. Let's look at its current market value in dollars. In the present auction market, a 1949 United Kingdom 2-shilling coin in very fine condition can fetch between $246,000, while those graded as extremely fine or uncirculated have been known to reach over $572,000 or more, depending on rarity and eye appeal. Exceptional coins with outstanding toning, clear details, and minimal wear have even achieved higher results in specialized auctions and private sales. The value continues to rise as collectors recognize its historical and aesthetic appeal, making it a strong investment piece in today's growing coin market. For collectors, here are some valuable tips. Always handle the coin carefully. Avoid polishing or cleaning it, as this can reduce its collectible value. Store it in a proper coin capsule or holder to preserve its natural patina and protect it from environmental damage. If you're buying, look for coins with clear lettering, visible facial details on the king's portrait, and minimal wear on the reverse design. These features will ensure your coin retains maximum market appeal. And remember, with demand for mid-century British coins continuing to rise, the 1949 2-shilling is one to hold onto for the long term. The United Kingdom 2-shilling 1949 coin is more than just old currency. It's a symbol of resilience, artistry, and national pride. With its beautiful design, historical legacy, and increasing rarity, it has become a true treasure in the numismatic world. Collectors and investors alike are keeping a close eye on this coin as values continue to grow in the auction scene. So, if you ever come across a 1949 2-shilling in very fine condition, consider yourself lucky. You're holding a piece of British history that's worth much more than its face value. Next up, the United Kingdom 2-shilling coin from the year 1951. This coin, especially when found in extra fine condition, is turning heads in the auction world and fetching big value in dollars today. So, stay tuned till the end as we uncover the rich history, unique features, rarity, and current collector market value of this beautiful British gem. The 1951 2-shilling coin, also known as the florin, carries with it a proud legacy of British craftsmanship and post-war history. Minted during the reign of King George VI, this coin represents a time when Britain was rebuilding after World War II, and every coin carried the pride of the nation. The 2-shilling denomination was a vital part of the UK's pre-decimal currency system, equal to 1/10 of a pound. What makes the 1951 issue particularly special is its limited production and the exceptional detail in its design, a true example of elegance and precision from the Royal Mint during that era. Looking closely at the design, the obverse of the coin features the dignified portrait of King George VI, engraved by the talented Thomas Humphrey Paget. His initials, HP, can be seen near the neck of the king's bust, symbolizing the artistry behind this masterpiece. The reverse side showcases the crowned Tudor rose flanked by a thistle and shamrock, symbolizing the unity of England, Scotland, and Ireland. The finely detailed crown above the rose adds royal elegance. Around the design reads the inscription FID Def 2 Shillings 1951, which stands for Fidei Defensor, meaning Defender of the Faith. The coin is composed of copper nickel, which gives it a brilliant silver-like appearance that resists corrosion and stands the test of time. When it comes to rarity and collector demand, the 1951 2-shilling coin stands out as a prized possession. Coins that have survived in extra fine or uncirculated condition are becoming harder to find as the years pass. Most of these coins went through heavy circulation, but examples preserved in bright, detailed, and nearly perfect condition are now considered premium collectibles. Serious collectors and coin dealers around the world are constantly seeking well-preserved specimens because of their historical importance, vintage charm, and aesthetic perfection. The market for such coins is strong and continues to grow each year as global interest in British pre-decimal coins rises. Today's auction market value, the 1951 2-shilling coin in extra-fine condition is performing exceptionally well. Depending on its luster, strike, and preservation quality, this coin can sell anywhere from $389,000, with rare cases even higher when bidding wars break out among passionate collectors. Online auctions, numismatic fairs, and private sales have seen impressive results, showing just how much enthusiasm surrounds this beautiful piece of British monetary heritage. Collectors from the UK, the US, and across Europe are competing to add it to their rare coin portfolios, driving its demand even further. For those interested in collecting, here are a few tips to keep in mind. Always inspect the coin under good lighting. Look for sharp details on the king's portrait and a clear, well-struck Tudor rose design on the reverse. Avoid cleaned or polished coins, as natural toning and patina often enhance a coin's authenticity and value. Store your coins in protective holders to prevent damage and maintain their grade. Keeping proper documentation or certification from a recognized grading service can also boost the resale value and make your collection more credible in auctions or private sales. The 1951 United Kingdom 2-shilling coin is more than just a piece of metal. It's a shining example of British history, artistry, and tradition. Its extra-fine condition rarity, combined with strong collector demand and impressive auction market value in dollars, makes it a treasure worth holding on to. If you ever come across one in your collection or pocket, make sure you treasure it. Next up, the United Kingdom 2-shilling coin from the year 1959. This coin, although it may seem like an ordinary circulated piece of silver from the past, is today gaining remarkable attention in the auction market. Many collectors and experts now consider it a hidden treasure, especially when found in good circulated condition with its original shine still visible. The history of the 1959 United Kingdom 2-shilling coin is truly special. It was minted during the reign of Queen Elizabeth II, marking the early years of her rule. This coin belongs to the pre-decimal British currency system, where 1 shilling was equal to 12 old pence, and 2 shillings made up a florin. The 1959 issue came at a time when Britain was transitioning toward modernization, yet still holding strong to its rich coinage traditions. Made of cupronickel, this coin replaced the earlier silver issues, symbolizing a new era of durable currency for everyday use. Its production under Queen Elizabeth II also adds historical value, as these coins represent the beginning of a long and iconic reign that reshaped modern British coinage. When it comes to design and unique features, the 1959 2-shilling coin is truly captivating. The obverse features the first portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, designed by Mary Gillick. This youthful portrait shows the Queen wearing a laurel wreath, a symbol of victory and grace, a design adored by collectors worldwide. The reverse side carries the traditional Tudor rose in the center, surrounded by a thistle, shamrock, and leek representing the 4 nations of the United Kingdom: England, Scotland, Ireland, and Wales. The inscription, FID Def 2 shillings 1959, encircles the design, giving it a strong and classic appearance. The coin's detailed craftsmanship and fine-edge milling highlight the pride and artistry of British minting in that period. The rarity and collector demand for the 1959 2-shilling coin have surged significantly in recent years. Although it was originally produced for circulation, many pieces have been lost, melted, or heavily worn out over the decades. Finding one today in good circulated condition with visible details is considered a valuable find. Coin collectors from around the world are actively seeking these coins because they mark the early years of Queen Elizabeth II's reign and represent a turning point in British coinage history. The combination of historical charm, strong metal composition, and beautiful design makes this coin a must-have for serious numismatists. Its growing demand at auctions proves that even circulated pieces are now being treated as collectible treasures with significant appreciation potential. In the current auction market, the value of a 1959 United Kingdom 2-shilling coin can be quite impressive. Depending on the coin's condition, clarity of detail, and overall preservation, prices can range from around $226,000 for circulated pieces, while exceptionally well-preserved examples can command much higher bids, sometimes reaching over $352,000 among passionate collectors. These prices show that the 1959 2-shilling coin is not just an old piece of metal but a valuable historic asset. Auction platforms, both online and in person, are seeing rising interest in these coins, particularly from international buyers who admire the coin's strong connection to Britain's royal and monetary heritage. For collectors who wish to find or preserve a 1959 2-shilling coin, a few simple tips can make a big difference. Always store your coin in a dry, clean holder to prevent further wear or oxidation. Handle it carefully by the edges and avoid polishing, as original patina can enhance its value. When purchasing, look for coins with clear inscriptions, sharp design details, and minimal scratches. These features help increase desirability among collectors and can boost future resale value. Joining online collector groups and watching auction listings can also help you track current market trends and potential price jumps. The 1959 United Kingdom 2 shilling coin stands as a shining example of post-war British craftsmanship and enduring royal history. Even in circulated condition, it holds a charm and value that continues to grow with time. Its elegant design, royal connection, and increasing demand make it one of the most sought-after coins from the mid-20th century. So, if you happen to own a 1959 2 shilling coin, consider it not just an old piece of change but a rare and valuable collectible with a strong position in the global coin market. It's a true reminder that history, beauty, and value often come in the smallest of forms, sometimes right in the palm of your hand. Next up, the United Kingdom 2 shilling coin from 1965, a stunning silver-colored coin that continues to capture the attention of numismatists around the world. Especially when found in very fine condition, this coin has become a highlight in today's auction market, often fetching impressive prices in dollars. So let's explore the story behind this powerful symbol of British heritage and why collectors are racing to get their hands on it. The story of the 1965 2 shilling coin begins during the reign of Queen Elizabeth II, a period that marked a proud and modern chapter in British minting history. The 2 shilling, also known as a florin, was originally introduced in 1849 as part of Britain's move toward a decimal system. By 1965, it had become a beloved coin that represented both tradition and transition, just 2 years before the introduction of the new decimal coins. Made of cupronickel, this coin replaced the earlier silver issues but still maintained the classic elegance of the British shilling design. The obverse proudly features the youthful portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, designed by Mary Gillick, one of the most admired royal portraits in British numismatic history, symbolizing grace, continuity, and the beginning of a new era. What makes the 1965 2 shilling coin truly special are its unique and elegant design features. The reverse of the coin displays the Tudor rose, surrounded by thistles, shamrocks, and leek symbols of England, Scotland, Ireland, and Wales united under the crown. This design perfectly captures the spirit of the United Kingdom, celebrating the unity of its nations under one monarchy. The inscriptions FID Def, Defender of the Faith, and 2 shillings 1965 complete the design, reflecting both the dignity and pride of British coinage. When held in hand, the sharp details, smooth rim, and silvery tone of a well-preserved piece immediately tell you that this is not an ordinary coin. It is a piece of living history. In terms of rarity and collector demand, the 1965 2 shilling coin in very fine condition is highly sought after. Many coins from this year were heavily circulated, which makes well-preserved specimens increasingly scarce today. Coins that retain their original luster, strong details, and minimal wear have become prized treasures in the eyes of serious collectors. Auction markets, especially in the United Kingdom and the United States, have seen a surge in demand for this coin, as vintage British pre-decimal coins gain more recognition among international numismatists. Collectors know that finding a coin from 1965 with clear features and no damage is becoming harder every year, which naturally drives its value higher. Let's talk about the current market price of the 1965 2 shilling coin. In recent years, prices have steadily climbed, especially for coins in very fine or better condition. Depending on luster, clarity, and preservation, these coins can sell anywhere from $278,000 in auctions and collector markets. Exceptional examples, especially those certified by professional grading services, can even reach $595,000 or more, depending on demand and market trends. This steady increase in dollar value proves that the 1965 2 shilling coin is not just a beautiful collectible. It's also a smart investment for anyone looking to build a strong and valuable coin collection. For collectors hoping to add one of these gems to their collection, a few tips can make all the difference. Always look for coins with a bright surface, minimal scratches, and strong detail on the Queen's portrait and the Tudor rose. Avoid cleaned or polished coins, as natural toning and shine are preferred by professionals. It's best to store your 2 shilling coins in airtight holders or protective capsules to preserve their beauty and prevent oxidation. And whenever possible, try to acquire coins with known provenance or grading certification, as these always attract higher bids at auction. The 1965 United Kingdom 2 shilling coin stands as a shining example of British craftsmanship, national pride, and enduring beauty. With its historical importance, elegant design, and growing demand among collectors, this coin has truly earned its place among the most desirable pre-decimal coins in the world. Those lucky enough to own a well-preserved piece today hold not just a coin, but a timeless symbol of the Queen's era and British heritage, one that continues to rise in value and prestige with every passing year. So if you ever come across a 1965 2-shilling coin in very fine condition, hold on to it tightly. It's a treasure that represents history, art, and real dollar value in the world of rare coins. Next up, the United Kingdom 2-shilling coin from 1947. This coin is not just old. It's a shining gem from the post-war era that continues to capture the attention of collectors worldwide. Especially when found in extra fine condition, this coin holds tremendous historical and market value, often fetching impressive prices at auctions in dollars. Let's dive into the fascinating story behind this incredible coin and see why it remains in such high demand today. The story of the 1947 2-shilling coin begins in a very interesting period of British history. This was the first year the coin was minted in copper-nickel, replacing the traditional silver alloy that had been used in earlier years. The decision came after World War II, when the British government decided to save silver reserves for economic recovery. The 1947 issue thus marked a turning point, a coin that symbolized both change and resilience. Bearing the portrait of King George VI, this coin reminds us of a time when Britain was rebuilding its economy and national pride. Every coin from this era carries with it the legacy of endurance and strength, and that's what makes it so treasured among collectors today. When it comes to unique features, the 2-shilling 1947 coin stands out for its beautiful craftsmanship and historical detail. On the obverse side, you can see the bold, dignified image of King George VI, engraved with fine precision and regal presence. The reverse side showcases the crowned Tudor rose flanked by a thistle and shamrock, symbolizing the unity of England, Scotland, and Ireland. The finely detailed crown above the rose adds royal elegance. The lettering FID Def and AMP, Defender of the Faith, Emperor of India, adds a royal charm to the coin, reminding us of Britain's vast global influence at the time. Even in its copper-nickel composition, this coin radiates a silvery brilliance, especially when preserved in extra fine condition, truly a piece of art in metal form. Now, let's talk about the rarity and demand of this stunning coin. The 1947 2-shilling is one of those coins that has grown in popularity among collectors due to its age, historical context, and changing metal composition. Coins from this specific year are especially valuable when they have retained their original shine, crisp edges, and detailed engravings, all signs of an extra fine grade. Because 1947 marked the very first year of the non-silver shillings, it holds a special place in British coinage history. Collectors all over the world are eager to own such coins, and those in superior condition are becoming harder and harder to find. This has significantly increased the coin's demand in the numismatic market, making it a star attraction at auctions. The current market value, collectors in the United States and Europe are paying big money for this beautiful piece of history. In extra fine or near uncirculated condition, the United Kingdom 2-shilling 1947 can command prices ranging anywhere from $478,000, depending on its sharpness and preservation quality. Rare examples that have been carefully stored or graded by professional services can fetch even higher prices in specialized auctions or collector platforms. The growing interest in post-war British coins has further pushed up the value, making this coin not just a historical artifact but also a smart investment for the future. For collectors looking to enhance their portfolio, here are some valuable tips. Always make sure to check for clean, clear details in the king's portrait and the floral design on the reverse. Avoid coins that show heavy wear, as the real value lies in the clarity of the design and the coin's original luster. Keeping your coins in protective holders or coin capsules is the best way to maintain their shine and prevent damage. If possible, get your coins authenticated and graded by a recognized coin grading company. This can significantly increase both the confidence of buyers and the coin's potential resale price. Remember, coins like the 1947 2-shilling in extra fine condition are becoming more desirable each year, so holding on to one could prove to be very rewarding. The United Kingdom 2-shilling 1947 is more than just a coin. It's a piece of living history that reflects the strength, change, and unity of a nation rising from the ashes of war. With its elegant design, fascinating background, and increasing rarity, it has become one of the most loved and valuable mid-century British coins in the collector's world today. If you ever come across one in extra fine condition, treasure it, because this coin is not just an artifact. It's a shining reminder of Britain's enduring legacy and a true gem that continues to hold big value in the global auction market. Thank you for watching, and if you enjoyed learning about this remarkable coin, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video with other coin enthusiasts. Stay tuned for more rare and valuable coin discoveries coming soon, and happy collecting!